everyone, my name's Amanda Campbell, MS Ambassador, speaker and sports kinesiologist. So when I was 24 years old, I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. And from that moment on, feeling stressed and in fear of my future, I began to focus on what I didn't want and what I was scared of that might happen. 5 years later, my worst fears were realised, and I became completely paralysed on the entire left-hand side of my body. My face dropped, my arm twisted, my hip, leg and foot completely stopped working. It looked like a stroke. Washing and feeding myself became the most difficult tasks of my day. I lost my financial independence, my ability to work, and life as I knew it. When we are stressed, we tend to focus on what we don't want and protecting ourselves, going into worst case scenarios. And with this mindset, it is difficult to see positivity, and it's harder to be calm and adaptable to change. As a sports kinesiologist, much of my work has been about the mind-body connection. I believe that our mindset, how we think, feel, believe and perceive, is linked to the health of our biochemistry. I also believe that the health of our mindset is linked to how we perceive our environment and how we show up in the world. So here's how this works. Everybody close your eyes and hold out your palm facing up. Now just imagine you've got a wedge of a lemon in your palm. Now just imagine that now the wedge of the lemon is in your mouth. Now imagine you're chewing the lemon, you're chewing and ripping the flesh with your teeth, and now imagine you're sucking the beautiful sour juices of the lemon. You might be noticing some changes in your tummy, or maybe even your mouth. Maybe you're even noticing some extra saliva in your mouth. So open your eyes. There is no lemon there, but you believed there was a lemon there, using thought alone. Our thoughts are connected to our bodies and also our health. There are two pathways that I have focused on. One, the survival state, where your body believes it needs to run from danger, fight or flight, and that can lead to overthinking, inflammation, stress, and degeneration. Or there's what I call safe mode, where your body believes it can now prioritize repair and growth instead. When I was living in rehab, I was faced with never walking again. It was the hardest, darkest time of my life, and I was stretched to my limits emotionally and physically beyond normal comprehension. But it was as if we would light a candle in this well-lit room today. You wouldn't so much notice the light. It's when everything becomes dark, that's a time when you find your light and what you're truly capable of. And that's what would happen for me next. After many weeks of no progress, there was one day when everything changed. Finally, my toe moved on my paralysed leg and foot. And it was from that moment on, I started to focus my energy differently. Now with hope and a shift in my mindset, I began to change my mind about what could be possible for me. I became brave enough to focus on what I wanted instead of what I didn't want. As a result, I felt invigorated and I felt inspired. And this led to me noticing more opportunities around me, and my body started to repair faster. I didn't just walk again, I managed to run again within 6 weeks of them predicting I would never. When we are happy and calm, we are more inclined to prioritize growth and repair signals instead of the stress response. And on my journey, I learned the best thing I can do when I'm going through any setback in my life is to give my mind and body the best environment for it to choose repair. So today I want to share with you some of the key core lessons I've learned along my journey, learning how to walk again and getting to where I am now. I take a very balanced approach in my health program. That is what's really worked well for me. I have a great team of doctors that really support that approach, and I empower myself as much as I can with all the knowledge I need to know, because this is always going to be an ongoing adventure for me. So you can choose your thoughts, and your thoughts are connected to your body. And with a flexible mindset, you can truly change your mind about what can be possible for you. My message is that mental health is key when maximising repair. Flexibility in your mindset impacts everything that matters: your body's ability to repair, how happy and resilient you are, and how connected you feel. That is why I called my private practice Bend Like Bamboo, because I believe that flexibility builds resilience. Thank you to Diana and Martin for having me today, and for the wonderful work that you guys do for the Rotarian group for MS, and Kiss MS Goodbye. Thanks for having me.